Got a T1000, Craftsman T1000 mower, and a lot of the videos I saw online were different than the motor I have. I think this is, well, I don't know the brand as we speak, but the drain plug was on where the oil filler is. If you go straight down, just a little nut like this, to where you insert the socket into that, the ratchet into that little hole there. So no sockets or anything needed, just do a regular 3/8 ratchet right into the drain plug. Previous owner looks like he's got some tape on there. I don't think I'll fool with that. I'll just watch it and see if it leaks. But so the reason why I wanted to record this video was just I took a stab that obviously this is the oil filler here. So going down, wasn't clear that that was a drain plug to me, but went ahead and loosened it up, and there we go. So here's the other side of the motor here. This would be the driver's left side if you're driving the tractor. And here's the oil filter here. I don't expect anything unusual here, but just thought I would record it while I'm here. So yeah, got a replacement part for that as well, and some oil, and pretty straightforward. Just was a little, took me a few minutes just to figure out which plug was the drain plug. So I wanted to pass that along. This is the first time I'm changing the oil in this tractor here, so I was a little concerned about how much oil was going to come out and did I need to jack it up or whatever. You can see there's a little bit, there's a hole there in the frame. I've got maybe just a small plastic container in there. I believe the motor holds 4 quarts, so I figured that would be plenty. But it's on flat level ground. It's draining just fine out of there. It's not making a mess. So if yours is like mine, just flat level ground, don't need to jack it up, anything like that. Just drain it and pull the plug, and it should go. You know, obviously we're gonna have to wipe up the frame a little bit, but it's gonna drain right through that hole, right down to your pan there. So it's at a slow drip now. There's probably 15,000 different videos about should you let it drip all the way out, should you, let it sit for hours to let it continue to drip. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, for what this is, also if you let it drip for another hour, you may get another shot glass worth of oil out of it. You just change your oil, in my opinion. Just change your oil regularly, you'll be fine. So time is more important to me than letting it drip all the way out. So let's go and put the plug back in. And again, just stick the ratchet right into there. Turn back to tighten. A little tricky to do with one hand. Got to spin the ratchet just right. I tried actually with an extension, but this steering arm here kind of interfered with getting it in right. So really, all you need is just a ratchet, but you have to make sure it lines up correctly in there. And actually, yours, I don't know if yours will or will not, but mine doesn't actually go in all the way into the ball. You probably could push it in. I could try a different ratchet, but I literally just have it kind of seated in there, just enough to snug. Just get it snug. It should be good. I typically, the first couple times I use something after an oil change, I'll look for leaks and things like that. So I recommend that you do the same. But we should be good. Alright, try to do this one-handed here. If you've never used oil filter wrench pliers, I guess they're called, for things like that, this is really, really nice. So highly recommend. They're pretty cheap. Go to Harbor Freight, whatever. I think I got these at Sears a long time ago, but let's see. So I have no idea how much oil is going to come out of here. I'm a little concerned that it's going to hit that wire loom there and make a mess, but let's take a look. There really shouldn't be that much oil in there, but what I usually do is crack it, let it drain out a little bit down to a drip, and then continue to let it go. If you get it to where it's kind of gushing out, just don't take it off yet. Let it drain out, or to a slow, controllable pace, and then back it out. So it looks fairly empty, so we're good to go. Perfect. Stick or something there. Just simply wipe this surface down, make sure there's no dirt, debris, anything like that in there. The other thing you got to be careful, which I didn't do, you may want to, but if your frame is really dirty down here, I would try to clean that off before you do the oil change, because oftentimes what happens, you go around with the rag and you hit the frame, pick up dirt, bring it right back up to there. So the other thing you can do is go wipe from the top down, and just don't do like a circular motion where you're bringing up dirt from the frame. So something like this. Just wipe that down. And then I've already put a light coat of oil on the seal. I actually got pretty lucky. I had no idea for sure that this was the right filter. The previous owner left it. Would make sense that it is the right filter, but there was plenty of other stuff here that... So for this, I'm just going to hand tighten. I'm not going to use the pliers. Maybe a little better if I didn't have gloves on, but... And that should be plenty fine. I will, for some reason, if you need to tighten it with a wrench or whatever, if I experience that it's leaking, I'll record it otherwise, or I'll update the video. But yeah, should be plenty tight. So that's it. I think it's. I'll look at the manual, but I believe it's roughly 4 quarts. I'll put about 3.5 in, and then start looking at the dipstick when I get it ready. That's it. Thanks for watching.